Hey folks, today I'm going to be wiring the auxiliary lights on this Ram 1500 Classic. I actually converted the grill to this newer style, and it came with the auxiliary lights here, so I want to get these things wired in. All right, so I want to show you how I'm going to wire this, and what I've done already is wired the lights, and the harness is going up along the grill here on the top. And then I'm coming out, and I came through one of the openings down here. Sorry, it's a little hard to see with the lighting and such, but I've got the harness sticking through an opening down there, and basically I'm coming out by my fuse box. All right, fuse box is right here. You can see I actually have a battery tender hooked up here to the battery, but that's kind of a different story there, just trying to maintain my battery. So we'll get that out of the way for this, and I am going to pop this fuse box open. Very easy, 2 tabs, and it's on a hinge. Now, the other surprise I found in here was this star guard, and I actually forgot I had this. This is kind of like a low jack or something like that. But anyway, we're going to kind of get this out of the way as we are wiring. And you can see the ground is tied right here, and I've got all my fuses. So what I want to do is identify a fuse that I can use for these auxiliary lights. Clearance light, I think, is the one I'm going to go for, F79. And if we look at the diagram here, see if we can spot it out. Okay, that is going to be right up here in the third row, 1, 2, 3, and then the third one back there. It's a 15 amp, that blue one right there. So I'm going to pull that out and measure the voltage here and see what I'm getting when the vehicle is off, when the lights are on, so forth. All right, stand by. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get some measurements here, and best way to do this, got my trusty meter here, and I'm going to put one probe on ground and then start probing this. Now technically, if some of these are hot, okay, like this one, it's going to have power on when the vehicle, the key is off. Okay, so like this one, I've got 12 volts. This one for the fuse number 79 ID clearance light, that doesn't have anything on it right now. So what I want to do is turn the key on and see what makes it go hot. Okay. All right. So right now the ignition is on, and again I'm going to put one probe on ground. Okay, there's no voltage there with the ignition on. Okay, right now I've got the running lights on, so let's see if that activated this one, which it did. Now I've got 12 volts, so I think that is the one I want to tap into. The other thing is I want to figure out which side of this fuse is hot. So I believe I'm going to have to take the fuse out in order to check that. So I'm going to kill the power. All right, fuse is out. And now I'm going to turn the lights back on. And again, I'm just turning the auxiliary lights on here, so that's really what I'm after. So this is the side that the power is going to come from. So what I'm going to do is put a fuse tap in there. All right, so basically I've got these fuse taps, and I ordered these off of Amazon, and there's a bunch of different kinds. It comes with fuses, and I want the micro. Okay, and we are actually going to use that same fuse. It's a 15 amp. And I'm just going to go ahead and plug that guy right in there. And technically, so since my power is coming from this way, from here, I don't want the power to come through here until that switch comes on. So basically, I'm going to have the wire connection coming off the opposite side. So in other words, I could go this way or I can go that way. But I want to go this way because I don't want that power to be there until I turn that light on. All right. Okay, so let's get that thing down in there like it's a fuse. Okay, so now I think that guy is open, and if I put it there, okay, now I seem to have something. All right, so that's it. One is just the fuse location, and then this is going across and into the wire. So again, I want to put this down so that my power is coming in this way through the fuse and out to the wire. Okay, and we've got the 12 volts. So really that's what I'm looking for. All right. So now I want to tie my positive wire to this guy, and then my negative wire I'm just going to put on this same ground, probably same ground location. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get this thing wired in, and one thing I'm going to do is give myself a little bit more copper on this connection. So what I like to do is fold that thing over. I don't know if you can see that, but just folding that over. Okay, just make sure she's good and tight. Okay, what I want to do is remove the ground that's already out here for my tracking device. And then I'm just going to tie these grounds together. And then there is a ground on the chassis here. Okay, first, before we close anything up, I want to make sure these lights are working. Okay, I think we have success here. So you see my running lights are on and these driving auxiliary lights. So I'm going to turn headlights on real quick. Okay, so headlights are on, auxiliary lights are on. All right, we'll just make sure we don't have any weird stuff going on here. I've got the headlights on, and I just want to put the turn signal on. Working. Awesome. I love it.